It is the morning of the sleeve right now. It is like 9:18. My appointment's in less than an hour. Exciting. I'm getting those like pre-tattoo jitters where I'm like going through my head if I picked like the right artist, if I'm like completely satisfied with the design. Do I want color at the last minute? Like that's what is running through my head, but we're gonna find out and see if I made the right choice. And if I didn't, then my leg's gonna be fucked forever. But I'm pretty sure we're chilling. My friend is taking me. She's gonna be driving me there and back since driving after a sleeve on my leg, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But I'm chilling. I think this is gonna be a fun experience. Can I sit still for 8 fucking hours potentially? Yes, I do that at work every day. So this should be a piece of fucking cake. As for the pain, I'm a little sleep deprived, so I'm just gonna see if I can sleep through it, honestly. But yeah, we're gonna see how this goes, and we're gonna follow my little adventure. Vlog time. All right, transition effect.
So we arrived at the parlor, and let me fucking tell you, this place was a bitch to find at first, because I was looking for a specific landmark, and I thought it was this like tractor thing parked out front. It was not there, so we spent like maybe a solid like 10 minutes just driving up and down like this small ass street trying to find the actual thing. I tried calling twice, and like they had just opened, so like I don't think anyone was like gonna answer the phone, which like understandable because I don't even do that sometimes. But we finally found it. We were like, okay, it's like this tiny little building. How are we missing it? It like stands out between like everything. And we found it. Great, good for us. So my leg then got shaved after I signed all the stuff and all that, and we were off to the races. My tattoo, I designed myself, but when I got there, I realized that it wasn't wrapping around my leg the way I wanted it to. So we kind of sat there for a hot sec, just kind of like adjusting things to make it look right, which definitely took a bit. I was just like super picky, and honestly, like I'm glad he was kind of there to help me like walk through my own thought process, because it got to the point where I was like, oof, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. But like he was super cool about it, and we kind of got the design down and we were able to get started. It is kind of jarring having my leg totally shaved. I am like a completely different shade under all that, but I'm not gonna think about that. Yep. So once we got the sketch all sorted out, it was actually time to start the tattoo. Get ready to see a lot of my feet, or I guess my foot, because I don't know how to blur that out. This is the first vlog. Prior to this tattoo, I only had really like the knowledge of like word of mouth and like my friends, and also I guess the internet on like the pain scale for your leg. Which like on every chart you look at, it's always like the knee hurts the most, and then like your foot like feels like a bitch or something. And he started directly on my foot, because it was just the closest thing, and it would have been it's just easiest to go from like bottom to top or whatever. But you know, it didn't hurt too much. I don't know if it's because that's like where he started, or I don't know, my body built different, but I was kind of chilling during that. He like got through that shit so quickly too, mind you, because there were parts where I was thinking like, okay, there's no way he's done, and then I would like look up and he's already finished with like a whole section of my body. My knee though is, oh my god, my knee, like I was taking videos the whole time of like mostly my leg, but I took one of my face, and like, oh, my knee hurts so bad. That shit, they were not lying about. That was like the worst part of the tattoo by far. So at some point we took our first break, and I was able to like relax my leg for a sec. Not pictured, but like after he was done with my knee, my leg was shaking. Oh my god. And like I had a mission to do all of this in one session because I did not want to come back the next day, so I just had to suck it up. But we got straight back to it. He started doing a little bit above my knee, which still kind of hurt because it was in that like general area. And also my leg at this point was just like super numb. Well, not really numb, but like that weird feeling where everything just starts getting like overly sensitive, and I just wanted to die. But we took like our third break at some point. He went out to like clean up his like pens and stuff, and I went to go check it out in the mirror, and it was looking pretty sick at that point. I could not straighten up my leg for shit, but like that light at the end of the road was what was carrying me for real. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna lock in for like the last like hour or two of this tattoo and just like hope and pray that like it's over with quicker than it started. So big time skip. This is like towards the end of the tattoo where he's like working on the finishing details, and like just kind of going through like all the last little bits, which thank God, because at this point I was reaching my limit. Like I still wasn't gonna leave until I got this thing done, but oh my God, it hurt so bad. But it was done and over with. He like worked on it for maybe like an additional 30 minutes, and he was like, okay, we're done. And I was like, whoa, because honestly I was expecting another hour of torture. But like, here's the finished product. It looks sick. I love it so much. I'm really glad I went with the purple. I'm glad I went with it going all the way down to the foot. Like definitely one of my favorite pieces I've done. Right now it's in its peeling phase, so it looks kind of uggo, but I'll probably post like update vids or an update photo or something when like it's fully healed and it looks all good and like all colorful and blended. But yeah, I'm just gonna like toss in some like photos at the end here that I took, just like in between, since like I was really bad with taking consistent videos, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, awesome. I'm also gonna put in some bloopers, I guess. I don't fucking know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Watch more and follow me on my social medias. Bye.